Good day, this is Anya, and I hope your day is going well for you. So, this segment is going to be about how our children may be older than us. One thing to keep in mind is that we are all spiritual beings living in a human experience. So, that means that we have incarnated or reincarnated back here on earth to do whatever it is that we came here to do. So with that being said, our children, we have to remember they're the same thing. And believe it or not, they're really not our children. They are our teachers. Every time you have a child, every time you bring a child into your family, that's another learning experience because every child is different. Just as though we have jobs that we came back here to do, they have jobs that they came here to do. They picked their family. Our children picked us to be their parents. We chose our parents before we came here. Your life was planned and destined before you even came here. So, that is something to keep in mind. Now, if you are a person who can read energies, an empath, you would say. I know there's different levels to being an empath, so to speak, but to me, an empath is an empath. Okay? You're able to read energies and you're able to feel the actual age of some people. It's interesting, and it's very interesting. So, this is something that is very unique, I would say, because you look at your children and they grow so fast, and then you look at your children and you wonder what they think, you wonder how they feel, sometimes you wonder, what did you come here for? Because after we raise them to a certain age, they're gone, and then they had their lives to go on. So with that being said, that's one reason why I think it's very important for us, the indigo generation, or whatever label you want to put on it. It's important for us to be one with ourselves and know our true identity, to know our true selves. So that way we can help the younger generations, And when we leave here, the earth is left to them. And the way they're going right now, I don't know if I'm going to be comfortable with leaving earth with these kids the way they are. They need some act right. But with that being said, children may be older than us. And I will say this. It is very ignorant for someone to think that they cannot learn from a child. It really is, because you learn every day from all walks of life. You learn all the time. The oldest person on this planet is still learning. So, children, pay very attention to them. Very close attention. I said very attention. Pay very close attention to these little guys because they know things. And they'll tell us things that we need to know. Answers that we're looking for, the answer that we're looking for may come in our children. You never know. They don't have to know necessarily what's going on in your life or what you're doing. It's just they are that particular person to deliver that particular message that you may need. Children are very strong empaths. They can feel everything. So you can go ahead and lie to your child and tell them that you're feeling okay. That's up to you, but the child already know. Your child usually playing around the house nice and calm and everything like that. And then one day you all of a sudden you wonder why your child is up under you, why your child is so clingy to you. Because whatever situation that you're going through behind your bedroom door or behind whatever door it is, they actually can feel it. They can sense it. They know when their mother or their father, whoever it is that's raising them, is in despair, when they need love, when they need something, Children are there. There's a lot of women out there who are single mothers, and their sons are the strong ones in their family. They are the ones who give her emotional support. They are the ones who give her that support that she needs. And it's vice versa with the single dads out there who have daughters, and it goes the same way. So, with that being said, there are some things that can help you I would say, realize your child is older than you, or there's some things that you can look out for, or, just, I don't know, maybe these things have happened before and you have already noticed it, but didn't know. Maybe you thought you was tripping or something. But no, your child can be older than you. For instance, I have 3 boys and 1 girl. My 2 older sons, they're older than me. My oldest son, he's of an ancient descent. He's old. My younger son, he is I would say he's more like the grandfatherish age bracket. The youngest one, he's more like a new baby. He's more like, hey, everybody's my friend. Everybody is good, and, things of that nature, And then my daughter, I would say she's more of like my age range, spirit-wise. She's more of like a sister, but let's not get it twisted. She knows that I'm mom. That's most important, but spirit-wise. And as she's waking up, and as she is growing, and I'm seeing this rapidly, like this is really, she's really, really waking up. As you see this with your children, like you never know how fast they're going to grow. You never know what they may learn on their own. Just like we get downloads and we get premonitions, they get them too. A lot of them just don't say nothing about it. And, that's kind of, I feel some type of way about that because one of my children experienced that. When you have a child who's gifted or you have a child who is open like that, it's difficult when you have 2 parents. You have one that sees where you're coming from. You got one parent that wants to play it down. And that's not comfortable. That's not right to that baby. That baby has to feel like that because one parent doesn't see it or wants to play it down or want to make that feel a certain kind of way, But anyhow, I'm going to give you a couple of things that may help you, see if your child is older than you. Because these little kids, they're not kids. But anyhow, if your child mentions a particular number, age, or place, or some type of event, that is an indication that your child may be older than you, of something that happened prior to their time. I didn't put that in there. Another way, they tend to say the same phrases that someone in your family has said, or they may do a certain thing that someone that has passed on in your family. They may do a certain thing, or they may talk about something from the past that they would have no recollection of. Like, what child would know something that happened about someone in your family many years ago who passed? Another one, your children may talk about owning something owned by someone. For instance, my youngest sister, when she was about, I would say 2 or 3, she mentioned something about my grandfather's black car, his black Lincoln, and my grandfather passed away a number of years before she was born, so she did not know my grandfather. There's no way that she knew him at all. Well, physically in the 3D. So when she said that, she turned, like we were just sitting in the living room, and she turned to my mom and she said, "Where's my black car?" And we looked at her and said, "Oh, what do you mean, where's your black car?" But when I heard her say it, I knew what she was talking about. My mother, I don't know if she was playing it off at the time or I don't know. But now as she's gone, I'm pretty sure my mother knew a whole lot of stuff. But anyhow, my mother looked kind of surprised. But they tend to do that. Like, she would talk about a particular age, particular things that he did. Like, it was just amazing to see that she knew certain things, about my grandfather. Well, our grandfather. So, I'm sorry, now I'm going to get off subject. When I talk about him, I get happy. So, another thing, these are some things to look out for. Listen closely when they mumble. When children mumble, that's when they say the real shit. I'm going to tell you that. They say real stuff. They may say some off-the-wall stuff. They may say some stuff you never even heard of, but listen to them, because 9 times out of 10, that's something that you need to hear. when they are mumbling, right? And when they may zone out. When they zone out and they talk, they can say some wild stuff. I'm telling you. They may have a conversation with someone that you don't see. They may. I think all of us do. There's someone that we talk to that is not here, but here, Let's see. Another thing, they may ask about people that were here before their time. Let's say you have two aunts, right? Two older aunts, and your baby comes out. Your baby turns a year old, 2, 3, and your child asks you about, hey, where's Thelma? Where is she at? And you looking at your child like, who the hell is Thelma? And you think about it, how would you even know? That's a clear indication right there. There are children who know, if you have them in a car, right, and you're driving, kids remember routes of how to get home and where they're going. They're very, very intelligent. They may know particular locations and areas of a town, or maybe your hometown. They will know different locations by heart. They'll ask for certain stores, certain items, things like that. One thing with kids, you gotta listen to them because they be saying all types of stuff. But a lot of things that they say are helpful to us. Like I said before, children are teachers. Children are our teachers. Every time you have one, it's another lesson. There's something that you need to learn in life because there's a reason why we are getting these children. There's many of us that say, oh, we don't want no kids. I don't want no kids. And you still get pregnant, or you still get somebody pregnant, and that was the plan. And you can't do anything about it. That's just life, because that child is here for something. That child has something to do. But anyhow, that's just my little spiel on these little children who look like children who are not really children in this lifetime, and how, your child may be older than you. So that is it for tonight. And I hope you have a good evening. If you'd like to connect with me, my email is reneejones.lj@gmail.com. That is spelled RENEEJONES.LJ@gmail.com. If you want to connect with me on Instagram, I can be found at Anya, which is NIN_ANYA. So until next time, guys, take care and good night.